am Naya Powell, your host, executive coach, and holistic lifestyle strategist, bringing you the Utopia Living Show. The Living Show is a lifestyle show that profiles how you can live your most passionate life on purpose, examining our lives holistically, mind, spirit, and body, with practical, fun, and entertaining lifestyle tips to help us live our most empowered and utopian life. I'm so excited to be bringing to you our first Live Well Wednesdays, and today's topic is Spring Renewal. As you can see, I'm standing in beautiful Centennial Park in Nashville, Tennessee, and we can see the flowers starting to bud on the trees and hear the birds chirping. This time of year is so exciting. It's a time that we can look at spring cleaning, what we need to purge, what we need to get rid of, and what things need a little bit of shining up. So as we talk about our lives holistically, let us start with what do we need? What are those areas that we may need to purge, that we need to really get in there and pull out? Maybe it's a little bit of resentment. Maybe it's a little bit of bitterness. Maybe it needs to be really cleaned up and shined up and layered with some love and forgiveness. Let's look at what is forgiveness. We all have wanted it. We've all needed it. Most of us have asked God for it. But yet there are typically and usually areas of forgiveness within us that we still struggle with. Oftentimes we think, that person did something to hurt me. They did something that I really don't like, and I'm going to get them back because I'm going to hold a grudge. I'm going to make them feel bad. I am not going to let go of that anger. But according to the Mayo Clinic, the ability to forgive is actually the ability to release resentment and revenge towards someone that has done something to harm you. And there are so many benefits to ourselves in operating and acting out in a spirit of forgiveness. Let me give you a scripture to meditate on as you're thinking about areas of forgiveness within your own life, and as I think about them for myself as well. According to Matthew 6:12, forgive us the wrongs that we have done as we forgive the wrongs others have done us. How often have we done something wrong to someone else, to someone in our family, on a job, maybe even to a stranger because we were having a bad day and we just kind of snapped at someone at the grocery store? Or perhaps it's in our own family or in our own marriages. So oftentimes we are asking God to forgive us, but yet we have not practiced forgiveness. Forgiveness is truly something that will help us to do that purging, that lightening of our load, that spring cleaning that we desire to do. And it has so many different benefits, health benefits and otherwise. It allows us to have healthier relationships. Oftentimes, because we haven't forgiven, we are bringing that old past and that old pain, and it could go back 20, 30, 40 years. It could go back from when we were 4 or 5 years old. Oftentimes, we're bringing that pain and that area of unforgiveness into our new relationships. We're bringing our past into our present, not allowing us to truly live a life that's free and that's full of love and that is able to embrace and accept love. So let us look at some of the other benefits. There are benefits spiritually, allowing us to have a closer connection with God. Relationally, healthier or more fulfilling relationships where we're able to enjoy those that we encounter. It also has a tremendous impact on our health. It even helps to decrease blood pressure, decrease stress, and anxiety. And if you're not aware, it's very important to recognize that there is a mind, spirit, body connection. So the more that we are in pain and holding on to things that cause us a lot of strife and grief, the more it is being internalized by our body, causing dis-ease, which is why the Utopia Living Show focuses on holistic living. So what areas do you need to release? What are some of the people that you need to release that have caused you pain? Really take a moment to think about that. Other benefits are there are fewer symptoms of depression, because oftentimes if we're holding a grudge towards someone else and we won't release them, we often hold ourselves to a higher standard and continue to beat up on ourselves the way we beat up on others. If we're forgiving of ourselves, we're more likely to also forgive others. And one of the things that depression can be at times is aggression turned inward, anger turned inward. So let's start moving in a place of purging and cleansing and releasing and resurrecting the type of relationships we truly desire to have. Another awesome way to purge and detox the body is to drink a little bit of green tea. I happened to pick this up from a local organic grocery store, chilled and ready to go. Wonderfully refreshing for a warm spring day like today. But you can also just buy a box of green tea from your local grocery store and have it on hand at work or when you travel or at home. Drinking up to 3 cups of green tea a day can reduce cancer by 50%, one of them being even breast cancer. So according to the National Cancer Institute, drinking green tea actually helps to fight the oxidants and the free radicals that we're exposed to from day-to-day living that cause cancer. So it really does help to fight cancer. And in addition to being cancer fighting, it has wonderful other medicinal benefits. It's great for our skin. It's great to give us energy. It speeds up our metabolism, and it even helps with a slow digestive system. In addition to that, a study was done by the University of Arizona where they actually researched 42 volunteers that had 4 portions of green tea a day and showed that they had higher levels of GST in their bloodstreams. And GST actually provides beneficial detoxifying enzymes to the body, helping us to live longer and more healthy lives. So I suggest that maybe we start doing what they've been doing in India and China for over 5,000 years and get us a little bit of green tea. Now let us focus on the renewal of the mind. If we can transform our mind, we can transform our lives. So I like to do so with starting off with a spirit of gratitude and a cleansing breath, just to refresh our mind and refresh our spirit and our senses. Before we actually get into the cleansing breath, I want to share with you one of my favorite scriptures, which is Romans 12:2. And it says, "Be not conformed by the ways of this world, but be renewed by the transformation of our minds." And so I invite you to join me on a journey of daily renewal of our minds through a spirit of gratitude. And so I would like you to just take a moment to pause, to take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to do what I call 2-to-1 breathing. And I like to do so with a little bit of aromatherapy that I'm spraying right here with me. And it has lemongrass and orange and grapefruit essences that are natural antidepressants that uplift the mind and the senses. And so we're going to take a moment to do a cleansing breath, breathing in deeply and exhaling slowly. And when we breathe in, we're filling up our abdomen, allowing it to be full like a balloon. And then we're going to slowly release. That helps us to oxygenate our organs, our brain, and our minds, to release the stress, and to thank and breathe in the goodness of our lives and God, and think about the things that we're grateful for. So I'm grateful for life and having it more abundantly. I'm grateful for this beautiful weather day, hearing the birds chirping. I'm grateful for my health, for my family, for my friends. I'm grateful for life and life more abundantly. So join me in taking just a few seconds to close your eyes, even if you're at work, and take some cleansing breaths to refresh your mind, renew your spirit, and think about what you're grateful for. Let's do it together. Breathing in slowly and exhaling slowly. Well, I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that you were able to think of some things to make you feel brighter about this day. And I just want to thank you for allowing me to be your holistic lifestyle coach. And I pray that you will make it a utopian day.